What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for Global Challenge in the Cadillac here at Watkins. We're at Classic Boot today, which means the full circuit but with no bus stop, which really throws a wrench into things when you realize how bumpy the entry to the carousel is. I actually prefer entering the carousel from the bus stop than this crazy ass bump we have here today. But regardless, no matter. Currently we're starting in second. We'll see if that lap holds up. Neither of my laps were special or anything to write home about, but they were okay, I guess. Farid, we've seen him plenty. He is mega fast. Hopefully we can just kind of hang on to the back of him for a little bit, maybe solidify a second place. Hopefully we can get a top five, though. Survive is the key. Top five would be a great result. Braden's pretty fast. He's back here somewhere. I'm not familiar with Humberto, but he's pretty high rating, so he's good. And I'm not a huge fan of Daniel Gray. Not a big fan at all, actually, but he's up here and he'll be fast. So we'll see what we can do. Hopefully it's a good battle at the front. There's Humberto running a P2 time right there, so he's going to be a challenge for sure, and he'll be up there hopefully mixing up with the front of us, and I'm going to try to just hang on to the top five spot and save some tires, not make any mistakes, have something to fight with at the end. So we got 25 minutes. Hopefully it goes well, but make sure you drop that like and a sub if you are new here. We're still trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and then we'll start doing face cam videos in 2025. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. So not exactly sure when this video is going to come out. My schedule is a little bit wonky this week, just with other stuff going on, recording schedules and stuff. So we're going to see how this plays out, but hopefully this will be, a Wednesday, maybe a Thursday video. One of those two is the goal, I guess, but we'll just have to play it by ear and wait and see. So yeah, starting third is okay. Like I said, I just kind of want a top five out of this would be good. Podium, top three would be excellent. We are the 3 Cadillac, so that would be a great result for sure. A couple fast Kias in here as well. Raynan and Ed are in here in the Kia class, so they'll be leading the charge for that. Looks like Braden has either made a mistake on his lap or is not going to run. Daniel may have picked up a 2x there, but regardless, we will see how we get on. So we have a nice gap from 4th to 5th here, so hopefully the front four of us can kind of get away a little bit. Royce we've known for a long time through some oval leagues and some other stuff. He's a good dude. He's back in 9th currently starting on the grid. Braden going to be all the way back in 12th, so even if he has good speed, we'll see if he can climb his way up through here. So without further ado, we'll hop on the grid and get ready to rock and roll. I think we have full pace lap. Maybe not, but we'll see what we got. Full pace lap. Cool. So plenty of time around here. Going to try to keep some front tires on it, obviously, as usual. And not a super demanding front tire track, but you can definitely go through them if you're not paying attention or not careful with them. So we'll try to avoid that as much as we can. Just finished running C fixed, which you will see at a later date. We'll probably see that one Sunday would be my guess. So that'll be coming up in the future, so keep an eye out for that C fixed at Daytona this week, which is a bonkers combination. So keep an eye out for that on Sunday. But we'll see what we can do here today. Again, just hoping to kind of hang on to the front group. If we can do that, that would be good. We'll see what Daniel Gray is going to have as far as long-term running here, long-run tire saving. We'll see what the cars behind have, because obviously we have a little bit of a pace gap here, but you never really know what they have in terms of long-run pace or tire saving or any of that. So try to be smart and smooth, hope for the best. I think Farid's probably going to run away with this as we go, even if Humberto can hang with them. So unless they get to battling at the front, I think that car number 1 is going to check out like he usually does. So yeah, we will get ready to go here momentarily. Just about 30 more seconds for people to grid up. I'm sure Daniel's doing some kind of intro if he's streaming or recording or anything. No 11 or 12 car on the grid yet for the Cadillacs. That's interesting. I think those are the last couple we're waiting for. Alright. So yeah, again, appreciate you all as always. Make sure you drop that like. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me how much support and awesome stuff has happened on the channel the last couple weeks. So really thankful for each and every one of you. So hopefully we can keep up the good support and have fun races and keep rocking. So I think just about everybody's gridded. If not, they missed it. So, yep, all the Cadillacs gridded, looks like. So, we are ready to go here. Ready for Farid to launch, obviously, and control this. Curious to see what Humberto's got. Don't remember that name. It doesn't ring a bell. That could be good or bad. I usually remember people that are really good, really clean, really fast, and I usually remember people that are absolute weapons and disasters and poor racers. So we'll see. But again, we're happy to let him get ahead.
I forgot to watch.
Fight,
Everything
so.
allowed.
25 minutes. So yeah, you'll see what we mean here with the bump that's on the entry to the carousel. It's a super big draft zone, obviously, here in the straightaway, even more than normal. Around here, it's a big draft fest as usual. Easy to burn the front tires off just a little bit going up the hill, so we'll have to be paying attention and be aware of that. Maybe lift over the crest a little bit. But down in the carousel here, it's really, really scary when you're entering at this much speed. You're going to have draft runs and people moving under braking and all sorts of crazy stuff, and then it's very easy to get spit out to the left in the carousel and end up in the wall or whatever's back there. I don't think there's a sand trap there anymore or anything. I think it's just a wall, so try to avoid that. Nice, fun, clean race would be good here. A little bit of tire warming from Farid. Again, he usually fires off well. He keeps his tires on as well. We saw that at Daytona and other places. He's very good, very talented, obviously. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. Hope for the best. We've had a lot of second places. Have we won the Cadillac yet? I don't think we have. I think we've had all 5 second places. So we'll see if we can keep that up today. I think that's going to be a taller task than usual. We're usually second on pace. Today we're probably 3rd or 4th on pace. So again, a podium would be a good result. I'd be more than happy with that. 3rd place would be good. But we'll try to do more, obviously. Who knows what can happen with tire wear and fall off and stuff. This is a pretty tire demanding track just because there are a lot of fast entry corners. So that makes it interesting, but we'll see what we can do if it's turns into a tire race. Hopefully we have some left. We're hanging extremely far back from the pace car here, which isn't unusual for Farid, but definitely means we're going to get some weird calls, and hopefully the Kias don't try to jump the start because they'll end up at the back of the Cadillacs based on where the pace car's at. So let's see what kind of gap they're leaving back there. About 8 seconds it looks like. We are ready to rock and roll. Probably going to be a first gear start, I'd assume. Definitely first gear start, so at this pace, obviously, if it speeds up a little bit, maybe not, but at this pace, definitely first gear start. And again, we'll just kind of try to survive here, hope for the best. Hopefully we can split from those guys behind. If we can get a top 4 breakaway, I'm happy to hang out in 4th, ride for a little bit, save some tire, etc. So we'll see what we can do. We are ready to go. Again, thank you all so much for coming. Let's get to it. Early start by Farid. Very, very shallow though, so we will use second, even though we probably won't need to once we get going. So clear to second place. Farid gets a nice jump, a nice getaway. Get a little bit of a tow here up the hill for the first time down the back stretch, but definitely cars closer behind us than Farid in front of us. Humberto wants to go, he's more than happy to. Definitely a big draft track here, so just let him go. If he wants to go make that move on lap 1, be my guest. Just keep hanging out, being smart. As smart as we can. Farid's a little bit off track there, obviously. See that? Probably cost him a little bit of time there, but let's see if we're able to suck up onto the back of him. Daniel's still tucked up behind us, a couple car lengths back. Split some from Timothy, but not a crazy amount. Again, nice and smooth and patient here. Long way to go. Tires in this corner also. A lot of fast entry corners, like I said here, so easy to burn off front tires if you're not careful. Try to keep the fronts on it, try to keep the rears on it when sliding. Might have broken from 4th to 5th for the tow. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. But pretty good first lap, happy that we survived, nice and chill. No drama yet. Again, just still trying to stay up with the cars ahead here. Wide turn in, missed the curve big time for the second curve up the hill, but still good, still in good shape. Looks like there's some death back behind somewhere. A lot of cars trying to break the draft. Still more than happy to play nice and chill here. Definitely broken the toe back to 5th now, so good that we're able to separate here at the front 4 a little bit. Gives us some opportunity to be a little bit more conservative. If we can continue to break away, the pressure loosens just a little bit. So. Again, pretty decent Cadillac split here today. We're the 3 car. Couple front 2, I guess Daniel and Fareed both over 4K. So definitely going to help us to gain some iRating if we can finish this off in even a 3rd or 4th place probably. Still on the toe of Fareed, but definitely losing him just a little bit. We're all still kind of in a train here though. It's still early, so. Again, very easy to burn the front tires off, so. Trying to be nice and chill. A little bit like Daytona in that you don't really want to push unless you have to keep the draft, but we seem to be in a decent spot here. Be able to keep up at least with Humberto without too much issue here so far, so. Looks like there was an incident behind, and Arthur is now up to 5th place, but several seconds back, so that's good for us. More gap. Braden already up to 6th, it looks like. First Cadillac disconnect there for Kevin. Last time we needed a little bit of a lift up the hill, so we'll probably do a little bit more this time also. Just to make sure nose gets in. Aero push is a little bit of a thing, not too much, but just a little bit. Traffic probably won't play too much of a factor here, but could still come into play. Wasn't really trying to defend on Daniel there, just kind of happened as he got a good carousel. I think that my carousel is not great. Pretty weak through there, maybe a 10th or 2. Just don't quite have the feel I need. I'm not very good here. Not an excuse, but definitely one of my weaker road courses in road cars. I'm pretty good here in stock cars, I guess, but even they're not one of my best road courses, so. Don't know what it is. I used to be pretty good here, and when they repaved this or rescanned it or whatever, it gave us all the runoff. I lost some of what made me comfortable, which, again, is what it is. Same for everybody, but just never quite clicked again here. So we're okay, obviously. We're in good shape, but definitely not race-winning speed by any means. Not supreme comfort, so.
Lock.
Still doing okay. Daniel's probably going to get us down the backstretch here this time. hill there. Little better carousel, still not great, but little better. Disconnects there from Harry and Corey. Actually may have a little bit of ground this lap. Just gotta finish this lap off, it should be a good lap, so. Take some of the cars around using second. It's a very sketchy place to use second there. Probably faster if you get it right, but that's, you know, beyond my capability to guarantee I'm gonna get it right every time, so. We're trying third today. Last week, I believe, was Imola in Global, which is why there was no Cadillac or Kia last week. Don't own Imola, don't plan to. Not one of my favorite tracks either from F1 or anything. Looks like an interesting track, just, again, not really for me, not my preference. So. Berto either netcoded the fence there or hit it pretty good, so. Daniel wants to go again. We won't fight him. We can let him go and play the long game as much as we can. Love to get a podium. I don't really care which one of them I beat, though, so. Not picky. Not a little bit. Very spread out behind us now, several seconds of gaps, so we're in good shape. This will probably be about 15 laps or so, so we're probably about 40% of the way done at the end of this one. Take. Again, focusing quite a bit here today, just trying to keep up, so not looking at the clock or anything. Not that really matters, we're still just kind of hanging out here. Farid's just about broken that toe, so I expect him to drive away in the next lap or two here from Umberto, who looks to be pushing pretty dang hard, actually. Question is, can you pass and how do you pass? Because probably at this rate are going to have more tire, but where do you go? Where do you make that move? Because the main passing zone is in the carousel, but that is both pretty scary and, again, probably my weakest corner, so you make some mistake maybe, but yeah, who knows? We'll have to work on it some more and see where we have an advantage. So as we get closer, of course, we'll get a little bit more aero push, have to be a little bit more careful. Good run here though off the S's this time. Again, Daniel pretty close behind us. I like to keep that tighter line with the carousel just to protect myself in case we start to slide any. But three of these other guys are running a little bit different line through there, so not that there's a right or a wrong. Farid has just about broken this toe back to the three of us, so not quite, but he's getting there. It looks like we're getting through some of this intersection in the boot pretty well, actually, so just about keeping us in the toe. Again, not that it really matters. We'll catch the Kias probably once. Maybe some of the back ones twice if they're having a lot of issues, but probably once. Don't really want to run the dude over here either. wall contact there for Humberto. Might have been net good, but looked like he got it pretty good. Try a duck to the right here. Of course, that did cost us the draft to Farid, I think. Just outside of it, I think. But we'll see if we can maybe just stay in it. Both going to get by Humberto there, Daniel and myself. Push a little harder here for a couple corners, see if we can stay on the back of car number 1 as he's doing some tire saving, I'm sure, just trying to ride. I got to push a little bit to try to stay close now. A couple corners at least. Let's see if Humberto's able to hang on to us now that he's definitely overheated some of his tires. Fine line here between me running hard to stay in this draft and overheating my tires also, so that's going to be the game here. How hard can I actually go, or do I want to actually go? There we go. Decent section there. Humberto definitely starting to fall off a little bit. Still in touch though. Turn one a little bit deep. Managed to corral it and save it. Definitely lost some time. Not a great exit either. A little bit more clean air this lap. We'll see if Daniel has a look. Nothing yet. Not close enough, I don't think, from 2 backs, so. Here's the Kias, or at least some of them. So we'll see how this works out for traffic. Hopefully we catch them in a decent place. Clear them nice and cleanly. Humberto definitely running out of tires though, you can tell back there he's struggling. We're going to get screwed here, and we're not going to get through all these guys for sure. Farid probably will. Might get through some, we'll see. Might get to none actually. One there. Inside on a very shallow line. Looks like Daniel may have made contact with the yellow car there. Got away with it, looks like, at least so. Daniel had a good run, we'll let him have it. Got through those last couple more, a little bit better than I did with the traffic, so happy to let him go for a little bit, set the pace, and we'll try to just hang on the back, keep out of the range of Humberto behind. That's the goal at least. 8 minutes to go, so just about 2/3 distance here. Just gotta get through these Kias, and then we'll think about fighting again. Last couple laps. So. Still in a good spot, back to 3rd, but sort of where I thought we'd be anyways, so we're still doing okay. Hopefully we catch these Kias on the straightaway, that would be nice. Daniel's braking very early for a lot of these corners, we're damn near killing them. I shouldn't say he's braking early necessarily, he's braking earlier than I am. That much is certain. I won't go ahead and say he's braking too early. Because again, it's my job not to hit him, so looks like there's some net code going on from these guys. They are foreign country compared to where I'm at, so it makes sense. Through one Kia there in turn 1 for Fareed. For Matthew here. That has broken that draft to Ed at the front, so front 3 separated just a little bit. Humberto still hanging on back there, getting through Ed at this point. Still trying to break that draft back to him. That would be good for our race. We'll catch Rain on here in a little bit of an awkward spot, but we'll be able to get through him, no problem. Catch him at a very weird spot here, though. Could have been worse, that's for sure. Could have been better, but definitely could have been worse. So. Just stay out of the fence there. That's where the front tire wear comes in just a little bit. Can't quite get up through there the same. Still plenty of time to go though. Like we have a little bit more tire than Daniel, but again, you can do with that in some of these corners, so we'll have to get creative here. Humberto's come back into this fight now, battling a little bit, so that could make it interesting.
Move,
probably 2 to go here. So that was incorrect, only going to be 14 laps it looks like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Couldn't quite get through that last corner like I needed to. But again, see what we can do here in turn 1. A little bit careful of Humberto behind. Don't want to be too close because we won't be able to build a run here, but we gotta get through these S as well. There by Daniel, actually. Good job with that. I think we'll send up the inside a little bit with a block pass, but I think that was fair game. Got the job done. Now we got to run away. Hopefully we get the white flag, because I feel like I slid the tires a lot there making that move. So, all right, now we try to run away. Hopefully. Hopefully we get the white flag. These Gotta be a really good lap, that's for sure. I'm gonna be in trouble trying to stay out of the slipstream here for these guys, especially if I slide like that. Not ideal. All right, come on, Justin. No mistakes now. All right, come on, Justin. Come on, come on, come on. We got this. Nice and smooth on entry. No wheel spin. Great race. All right, well, we outdueled them and we got it, so happy with that. Very happy with that. That was a lot of fun for sure. Glad we were able to get second out of that. That was a lot of fun. I was very happy with that move. That was a pretty fun move to make. I always enjoy good racing like that, so glad it was clean, glad it was fun. We'll have to look back and make sure there was a nice clean pass, but I think it was, felt like it was. Again, he kind of hit us in the back. It was a little bit of a block pass, but we got next to him cleanly, so that happens. I'll go back and watch it real quick, but felt like a good move, felt like a good pass, so let's see, that was on 13. I'm sure he's not going to be happy about it, but again, I thought it was fair, so. Got him going defensive here. He was going to outbrake me on the inside, so.
You're right, Pete.
Tried to make the crisscross, couldn't quite do it. Got a pretty good exit out here, though.
Yeah, that was really fun.
A little bit of a run. He thought he had me covered off, so we did a late dive up the inside. It was deep, and I slid him just a little bit, but again, I think that that's all fair game. A little bit of a block pass, but we were in front and slid up just about a lane off the inside, so I think that's all fair game. We kept it 0x, it was all clean, so that was a lot of fun. We'll wait for the session to finish up, and that will be the telltale, and then we'll look at the actual results, which again was a lot of fun. So there we go. Last cars have finished, so great. Another P2. We find another way to get a second place in the Cadillac. That's 6 for 6, I think, that we've been second, which again is fair enough and definitely deserved for redesign another level. But another second place, and this one comes kind of coming from behind, I guess, in some ways. So it's a lot of fun, but it's not productive really. So 0x for us, only the 1 for Daniel. 0 for Ed as well as usual. Fareed had 7, must have been mostly off tracks. And 0 for the 20 and 0 for the 21. So let's see where they ended up. 21 there. And 20 didn't start. So only 3 of us, 2 Cadillacs with 0x. So not going to leave. I almost left, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go check the results so I can still get a thumbnail. All right, let's see what we can do here. A lot of practices I've been in apparently lately. I don't really remember that, but whatever. Results, 42 ironing up over 3,400. I'd love to see that. First time back over 3,400 in quite a while, so happy with that. Good result. Probably got decent championship points as well, but again, we're not really chasing points for anything, so Second best lap, it looks like, plus 16 for Daniel, goes over 4,100, plus 35 for Humberto, up over 2,700. So everybody made some good gains there. 37 for Farid up front, but again, he's mega fast everywhere, always. So a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that. That was a really, really enjoyable race. So I'm glad it was a nice, clean event and everybody survived. And we did what I set out to do, and it worked pretty damn well. So that's going to be it. Make sure you drop that like and a sub down below. If you are new, I greatly appreciate it. I so much appreciate all love and support lately. It's been absolutely phenomenal. And I'm so thankful for each and every one of you, and we'll continue to try to keep chugging on. So hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. Until next time. Bye bye.